is everyone? It's been so long since I was here last. So hello, I'm going to jump right in. My name is Krista Bigler. I'm a registered dietitian, DIY dietitian, and my job is to help people go from feeling fine to feeling fantastic. So today, by request, I want to talk a little bit about inflammation, what that is, and some simple things you can do to try to combat that every day. So inflammation was really meant to be our friend. It's how our body naturally responds to reactions to like injury and stress. So we kind of need it for healing, but too much of it can cause issues. So itis, for example, at the end of like lots of words like colitis and whatnot, means literally inflammation. So inflammation can be like swelling, redness, feeling pain and or heat. So you might not feel inflammation, you might not have any actual symptoms of it, but many people walk around with like chronic low-grade inflammation all the time. And I haven't been on here for a while, but I have been suffering my own inflammation for about a month now. And mine was kind of, I think, due a little bit to some food triggers, but also like mostly due to chemical triggers. So I was all up in here red, and it really hasn't improved greatly until I kind of got strict with my food intake this last week or so. So that was a bummer. So anyway, I wanted to chat a little bit about, I am kind of a blood work dietitian, and so I look at a lot of blood work, and one of the universal most common marker of inflammation is your CRP. Hey Karen, your C-reactive protein, or your CRP. So about a quarter of the US walks around with pretty elevated CRP, and that's an indicator of a predisposition to like heart disease and things, and that can be caused by high intake of saturated fats, not exercising, smoking, and that's about it. So, and like high stress. So that can be also if you have high blood pressure. So elevated CRP means you've got a lot of inflammation going on, and it's just like a red flag to do something about it. So what are some things you can do about it? Well, more fruits and vegetables, exercise, reduce your incidence of blood pressure, but some other things, right? So I'm really big into omega-3 fatty acids. They are naturally anti-inflammatory, and I am a big stickler about supplements that I recommend. And I have one brand of supplements that I love for omega-3s, and that's Nordic Naturals, because they're third-party tested for like quality and purity. And if anyone needs I can give you a specific recommendation that's specific for CRP and anti-inflammation. That's you can get it like at a reduced price. So if you need that, email me at hello@kristabigler.com. So food and diet choices, reducing your saturated fat intake, and then omega-3s. And then the other thing I wanted to chat about today is turmeric. Turmeric is like a spice that's been around for 4,000 years, and it's been used for everything. Like if you Google turmeric, you're gonna find like a ton of discussion about how good it is. So it is very common in like ancient or in Ayurvedic medicine, which is Indian natural health, and it is like the yellow color in Indian curry. So actually today for lunch I made a vegetarian chili, and I'm pretty sure my husband didn't know it was vegetarian because he ate like 3 bowls. And it had like 3 tablespoons of this spice in it, which it can be kind of strong, not like majorly, but 3 tablespoons of anything is a ton. So interesting. After I hang up from this, I intend to go make something called golden tea, which you make a paste out of about a 1/4 cup of this turmeric with water and black pepper, because that helps increase absorption. And then once that cools, you can mix it with like coconut milk and sweeten it with honey if you want. And people sometimes drink it before bed or in the morning, but you know, I'm an experimenter, so I'm going to experiment with it, and I'll post a picture below and let you know how it is. So curcumin is the compound in turmeric that largely gets much of the research. And when I was in college, I interviewed researchers and professors at the university I was at, and one of the pharmacy professors was very excited about some curcumin research, and that's the first time I'd heard about it back then. That was actually several years ago, so I've been kind of like in tune with Indian Ayurvedic medicine and curcumin ever since. So that is really it about Inflammation 101. Like I can talk about this all day long, but I want to make you guys bored with stats and things. So we will do another topic on inflammation and diet at some point. But I wanted to mention that coming up in September, I partner with a health and wellness company, and they are giving away a bunch of money simply if you log your fitness and nutrition. So I mentioned earlier that inflammation can be caused by not getting your physical fitness in and having kind of like a crazy diet with lots of saturated fats. So if you want to work on combating that, or if you just want to, I do have a program that's really anti-inflammatory. It's not for the faint of heart, it's more like for the committed. So if that's something you're interested in, you can always message me here or schedule like just a free discovery call at DIYRD.com. I'd love to help and chit chat with you guys. Helps me learn a lot about you and what I can do differently and serve you a little bit better. So I hope that was helpful today. I'll let you know how the golden tea is, and I have a ton of anti-inflammatory recipes if anyone is interested and wants some things. So I'll continue sharing that, and we will talk again hopefully sooner than last time. Talk to you later. Bye.